off balance. It's never easy in your follow through, but he will be thinking, most bowlers will be thinking, yep, I should have taken that.
Nine of 9 is the equation. Bowling! The slowie from Navin Alak. He's used it so often, and so often it's provided for Afghanistan. They're 1 wicket away.
Brilliant bowling. Kept low, skidded through. Maybe that additional rain that's starting to fall. Coach is happy. The team is happy. What a tense finish this is.
Yeah, it's the slower delivery that does the trick. Keep slow, inside edge onto stumps. Tuskin goes. It's 1 of 5 for 9.
Well, the rain gets harder. Hard enough for the umpires to say we've got to go off. And at this point, Bangladesh are behind by 3 runs as we go off.
Yeah, this is potentially very, very cruel. Before that delivery, Bangladesh were ahead by 3. That wicket fell. The slower ball that skidded through. Tuskin Ahmed's inside edge onto the stumps. Suddenly it was a different ball game. Afghanistan are ahead of the game, but it looks like the covers are starting to come off. But let's have a look at that inside edge. Very, very low as it skidded through, took the toe of the bat.
Because it's just kept so low, just so right at the very end, the bottom edge and onto the stumps. Look at that reaction. They know how important that wicket is because now they are ahead in terms of the DLS power score. Bangladesh 3 runs behind as we see the covers getting off. So we might have batters coming back again.
Well, we certainly will have it. We'll have the fielders back on the field as well. Here they come. And they will strain every sinew to get 1 more wicket. It's not done yet. There's still Liton Das at the other end. What he would like is for Mustafizur to survive a couple of balls. Can he? If he can do that, then he takes it all on. Whatever's left doesn't matter. If it's all 9, he'll want to try and get all 9 runs at the other end. Liton Das. It's nip and tuck, I tell you. And we still don't know which way it's going to go. Atar Ali Khan, you said you didn't want him to come in. He's got to do something now. The Fizz.
I never said I didn't want him to come in. I mean, if there's a wicket, then he has to come in. There's no other option. Well, what is important now for him to realize the fact that he needs to survive 2 deliveries. And if he can get somehow Liton Kumar Das back on strike, then you never know.
Well, there's only 2 balls left in this over, so it's really probably down to him surviving those 2 balls and leaving the rest of the work to Liton Das in that very last over.
Yeah, I'll ask again. Who writes their scripts? Afghanistan. The fans, the players themselves, the coaches. Nerves shot. Because the way this one has gone, well, the very fact that Bangladesh were well in it in terms of that run rate, that net run rate they had to try and overturn. And so going at it, the beginning part of the game looked like they'd be difficult to stop. Kept losing wickets. And so in the end, they weren't going to get there in time. And you wouldn't have thought, with the way that they started, that they then wouldn't be able to get to the total that they were chasing. But Afghanistan, with their bowling attack and the variety and wonderful skills they have within it, have been managing to just chip away. It's meant for a really exciting game, a nervy game, one that swung to and fro. Have they sufficiently kept their nerve, though, to get over the line? Ah, still reeling.
Well, you would be, wouldn't you? Because it did keep low. He's extremely unlucky. He'd be thinking, all I need to do is survive this over. He nearly actually got a 4. But if it wasn't for Faruqi's very good fielding down at deep third, it's all down to Mustafizur Rahman, who's more familiar with this type of pressure with ball in hand, not with the willow in hand.
Yeah, I just have a feeling that the message sent from Bravo is to test him with the short pitch delivery here. Into the body, they've got a slip in place, but somehow he needs to survive. Ensure that Bangladesh have some sort of chance. The problem is that Litun Kumar is at the non-strikers end, Litun Kumar Dash. There you go, look at that fielder on the leg side at 45 in the catching position.
Yeah, they'll try and make sure they set the field exactly right. There's Naveen, he goes to Mustafizur Rahman. From Kabul to Kandahar, they'll all be celebrating. Have a look at them. It might well be premature, but they're already in Trinidad. Absolutely fantastic scenes here.
Catch when you bat, you've got an alt wedge confirmed, bat or no bat, please. Just keep rolling it through, for me, please. It's a clear gap between bat and ball, no bat and ball. Ball tracking ready, please. Original decision is out. Pushing out it off, impact in line. Wickets hitting. Banton Boutte with the original out decision. Standing. Jones green signal now.
Oh, wow. Afghanistan have done it. They've won here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines by 8 runs against Bangladesh, who were spirited in their fight. That's raw emotion, and there'll be a whole lot of it back home in Afghanistan. They're into the semi-final in a group that had India and Australia. They beat Australia, and for the first time ever, they get to a semi-final in a World Cup. Absolutely fantastic for this team that just keeps on giving us magical stories in the world of cricket.
They've shown great fight, not only today, but throughout this Super 8 stage. They conquered Australia 2 days ago. They knew they had one more to go to find themselves in Trinidad to play in a semi-final, something they dreamt of and something that has come real. The captain, Rashid Khan, full of emotion. So he should be. He has led this team exceptionally well, not only tactically, but with ball in hand. Once again, he's delivered with 4 key wickets.
Yeah, what about Naminul Haq? Speller 4 for 26. Had to get a wicket. Remember, the plan worked. That was a double bluff, wasn't it? They set up the field for a short pitch delivery, and it was full and straight, right on the money. A glorious moment for Afghanistan. What a day this has turned out to be. What an evening.
Their story really is amazing, Afghanistan, as they've developed as a team. You see the likes of Rashid Khan, Mohammad Nabi, when they turn up on the scene. Master and apprentice at one point, those two, Noor and Rashid, but now playing in the same team, providing difficulty for absolutely every team that they come up against. And it's no longer just the spinners, the seamers as well. Naveen to finish it off today. Fazal Haq Farooqi, who is a leading wicket taker. Gurbaz, we saw there, wonderful with his partnership up at the top with Ibrahim Zadran. Just a really, really good team, well put together, and they've grown and grown. They said it, you know, they said, now we want to get ourselves into a semi-final. And so said, so done. A word for Jonathan Trott. He'd have been hurting too in 2023. They couldn't quite get over the line against the Aussies.